Don't hate the guitar, hate the corporation. It's a serious PSA. Stay tuned. It's me, Baxter.
And me, Jonathan.
Boy, those guitar companies are going at it again. They just can't let a good thing keep going. You know, it's like somebody's suing somebody here, somebody's suing somebody there, somebody's copying somebody's thing here, somebody's stealing this here, somebody's squashing somebody else. But man, I don't care sometimes. I just want to play the guitar.
Baxter.
I mean,
That's not responsible.
I know, but
You're a bad citizen.
I see it all the time, though, and I mean, I just want to, you know, it's like music sometimes. I don't care about the if I like the song, I just want to like the song, even behind like if there's a political mechanism behind it. I just want to love it. I just want to be happy and enjoy this world of music we're in. But right now,
we do sort of live in strange times in that way, right? I feel like it used to be, you could just enjoy or consume things, right, and think less about it. Now everyone's, sometimes for the good, sometimes for the bad, obsessed with the background story and the context.
I think we're the old men on the tree right now. Just remember the old days. We're up in the tree together, sitting there on that limb.
We are the old men, but that's okay.
Life.
It's all right. We're trying to learn and carry on.
Yeah, because what's happening now? I think Zither's having some troubles with Gibson.
So Zither is actually suing Gibson, right?
I think, yeah, well, because Gibson, like, all the manufacturers, Zither stands are great stands. That's like one of the things that's going on right now. Great stand, great small company in Texas. Love them. We've talked to them. I've met the sister, I think, she's come to our shop before. We don't even sell like Zither stands necessarily. We sell them through our manufacturers. Like,
our buddy Jack sent us a bunch of Zither stands.
Yes.
And he did like little custom things with them. He talked to the Zither guys, you know what I mean, about how to. So, I mean, and they've worked with lots of different manufacturers.
And I think Gibson used to use them all the time, and they did it. Now Gibson wanted to buy them. And Zither was like, hey, we just kind of want to stay independent. They're like, cool, we're going to just take your...
We'll just make our own wooden stands.
Yeah, you should let us buy you. Like, deal with the devil. It's like the mafia. Kind of like, hey, we're going to make you a deal. You
gotta
can't
pay your protection money.
Or we want to buy you. It's like the Tony Soprano episode with the guy that played the Terminator in Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Like when he was gambling, he's like, you don't want to be in this game. He's like, no, I want to be in this game. Tony, let me in. And he lost everything. His son's car, his business. Got in bed with him. I'm not saying that's happening here with Zither. But it's just it's an unfortunate thing.
Really? Are you guys saying Gibson's the mafia and they're threatening Zither? No.
I mean, no, they're just taking what they do and but a lot of guitar companies were all like, I mean, Fender has new ones coming out that look awesome that we're gonna get. But you know, they got to be good.
Right.
And sometimes we had other manufacturers make their stands that are not so good. Like they say it's nitro safe on the hooks, and like I don't know if it is. Unless it's from String Swing, which I'm a huge supporter of String Swing. That's a great American company up there in the Midwestern part of our great nation.
I mean, you would hope they are nitro safe. You'd hope people had figured that out by now. But even at the Platinum Room in Guitar Center in Nashville, they used to, just in case, put the little rags around, the little podgecloths and put the guitars on there because some of them have marked a few of the nitro.
With a lot of the OEM and like the Chinese built like production facilities that they've been using, it's not necessarily that way, and there's no way to tell except for the test of time, and you're volunteering your nitro coated guitar to be the test guinea pig. I don't want to do that.
Probably not.
You want to do that? I don't want to do that.
Probably not.
So we get in this thing where like, that's just one little small thing. I mean, Fender's had their issues with some of their promotions and things from last year. Taylor's had their issues with certain things. Martin's had things. Everyone's had things, but like at the end of the day, though, it's not the guitar's fault.
Right.
It's not like that beautiful Gibson SG custom shop you're looking at. Don't blame it. If you really want it, I hate to say this, but I don't want to be a traitor, but like still get it.
Buy it used.
No, buy it. Get a new one. Get a darn new one, like from wherever you want to get it.
So we're saying sort of like separate. You can hate the business corporation side, but still love the actual guitar.
Yes, because that's something tricky. We've had a lot of guitars come through, and I love guitars. You love guitars.
I do too.
And I sometimes have some issues, but the corporation it's made up of people, and I love some of the people I've gotten to work with and meet through these corporations. Some of them maybe not so much.
Some less.
And sometimes you have to remember these corporations are made up of people that make decisions. These people sometimes go away.
Yeah.
And you just gotta be able to. You're gonna outlast them most likely. The guitar is definitely going to outlast them.
Well, because I also all the time in the comments, I'll never play Gibson because X, Y, and Z. And I sort of do. I do understand saying, hey, I'm not going to support with my like if there's really you feel that strongly, I get it. But that's not going to change my mind from buying like or playing like my 2013 that none of those people have profited off of this. But
No, I like to stand on my moral mountain every once in a while. Then someone like, got Kevin brought in like, an R7 the other day that he got from Sweetwater. I'm like, all right, I like this guitar a lot. Dag nabbit. It's like, it's really good. It's like, so if you want like, if there's something the company does that upsets you, like, then the guitar company, like, oh, why is it so good?
let's say hypothetically, because I think this is going to make your initial position make more sense to people. Let's say hypothetically that Gibson was evil at the top. I mean, like Antichrist, like horrible, evil, fascist, like the head of Gibson, right?
Okay.
Let's say that was true. It's not true, hypothetically, right?
Well, this could be any brand. This could be Yamaha. This
could be any brand.
Be like, it's fun to think of Andy Powers as like an evil overlord.
There's still a ton of people that we know working in the factory, feeding their family, working at, the Gibson garage, working in all these different places that have nothing to do. Just like when I worked at Guitar Center, I had nothing to do with what the corporate like Bain capitalists decided to do.
Right.
I was just trying to
Pay your rent.
eat. Yeah, pay my rent, that kind of stuff. So it is a weird, tricky. It's not as black and white as Gibson's bad. They did this thing I don't like. They sued Zither and so, or they stole Zither stand or whatever they did allegedly. And so I won't.
Well,
use
I'm hoping
Gibson's.
they work that whole. That's such a small thing, and they'll work that out. And
They will.
They go like, "Hey, Zither, make us some more stands. Like you make great stands. It's like that scoop of the Zither is the Zither.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, and I do think Zither is awesome. I do sort of wish people would support small businesses like that more. Like, and I know Philip McKnight did a whole thing on this. I haven't listened to the whole thing really. I generally like Philip McKnight's views. I don't think he's wrong, but I know that he knows. I think he knows them personally from his video, maybe. So I mean,
Well, he
it's
knows
just,
a lot of folks at Gibson too. Like so do we. Like I mean, I like.
I'm sure he knows a lot of
dear
people
friends
just
at all
in
these companies.
music, in the industry, So
And we've had issues like we make mistakes. We do dumb things that every once in a while.
usually he's saying things.
The people are. I mean, we say dumb stuff sometimes, and we like, whoops, we shouldn't have said that. But our manufacturers make some terrible mistakes sometimes too. But then the good guys and gals at those places admit it when they do, and they try to remedy it and fix it. Like I saw a lot of that happen with Fender last year, I think it was.
Yeah.
There's some big mistakes made at the top down, but they're like, hey, we screwed up. We're gonna fix it.
Well, I was gonna say we've had some pretty major disagreements with different manufacturers that we do sell. We don't really have skin in the game for Zither or Gibson because we're not dealers for either of those things. But yeah, we've had disagreements that we've had to get over, and you really had to talk that out with them, figure it out. But
that's part of the deal, because we're figuring this universe out together.
It's true.
But at the end of the time, it is people that make up the corporation. And so like it's funny because you think of this like this megalomaniac corporation thing, which it doesn't. It isn't that way. It's like people making decisions, and sometimes there's bad people making bad decisions.
Or the reptilians.
Yes.
Who are really probably running all the major corporations.
From Visitors, if you haven't seen that show, the 80s version, amazing. Spoiler alert, they're lizards.
They're just putting it out there. Putting out the truth.
They're here to eat us. Did you ever watch V?
Not the old one.
You watched the new one?
I watched some of the new one.
Because the girl that played the lead actress in the new one, she was quite attractive.
She was. Until she became
a lizard.
A lizard.
Did you ever see her as a lizard?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she like to eat people?
Yes.
Okay. They're here to eat us?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, basically farming us, which I understand.
I mean, I'm kind of okay with that if they're that attractive with their little face suits on.
I don't know.
Just don't farm me.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
so like that old movie Species.
Oh, it's a great movie too. I was watching that the other day. It's so funny. It's got the guy from Reservoir Dogs is in it.
Oh, God.
He's the guy that follows him around.
Like
He's like they have this like alien rampaging through like the California or whatever, and they send this little squad of 4 people to find her. I'm like, why is the entire like nation not trying to track this? Could destroy the entire world.
Nah, gotta keep it quiet. Keep a lid on it.
Keep this like Ben Kingsley and some and some strange folks, and the guy from Reservoir Dogs. I can't remember his name. I love him as an actor.
Fantastic.
Dag nabbit. No, so it's tricky because like it was that custom shop SG came in the shop the other day for us.
God, it's,
And I'm like, oh,
I don't even want to look at it.
it's so good. Even when no matter what you think about folks, it's tricky. So we're still working ourselves through these things. We don't know what the answer is.
No.
We have no answer.
The other takeaway, like I said, it's just more. It's slightly more complicated. It's slightly less black and white than.
No, because car companies have been doing this since the incarnation of them. They've taking other brands, buying other brands, stealing ideas.
Right. And I think some of those brands are easy to hate. It's easy to hate on Gibson.
It has been a lot. There's a group out there that's quite active with it, and I don't know. I just don't like to hate on anything. I like to sort of like call it out if I see it and I don't like what they're doing. I'm like, hey, that seems like a bad choice. Let's fix that. And then, but just to hate for hate's sake.
I mean, I love new up-and-coming brands who are doing cool things, innovative things, but I also really, really love the legacy of like Gibson or Fender or Martin. I just think that's.
When it's even beyond the legacy, like it's just like that SG. I was saying, like, you open it up, it looks great, then you put your hands on it, you're like, why is it so good?
It's objectively.
It's just
amazing.
wood and steel,
But
and some magnets, but they've figured out the formula.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
I'm gonna go have a picnic.
Good.
With our friend Sean. It's his birthday today.
It is his birthday.
He's out there hanging out.
Probably not the day you watch this video, but today, on the day of us talking at the camera, it is.
He's listening to Beyonce's new record right now, I think.
Of course he is.
Non-stop, going hard.
Why wouldn't you?
Beyonce, Jason Aldean duet, crushing it.
Things that would never happen.
I don't know. I don't even know who these people are sometimes. I just say words and names.
Saying, that's how we get in trouble.
That's our train going too.
I like it.
Click like, subscribe.
It's coming around the bend. Hit the bell.
Peace be with you.